Hey tribe, today's Monday. Today we're going to talk about motivation and discipline and how when I don't feel motivated, how discipline and what I've established as my routine kind of gets me through it and how I work through it. So this morning, it's the Monday after Thanksgiving, had a great weekend, kind of chilled out, didn't do too much as far as any sort of physical fitness, didn't really think about the business this weekend, just kind of gave myself that break. And I needed that, just like most of you guys need a rest day. And your bodies need that rest day. So this morning, I made a point to set my alarm a little bit early because I was like, all right, I'm going to jump back into it with both feet. I'm going to add a couple new things to my routine, kind of spice it up, kind of get going for the rest of this year, right, until the first of the year and beyond, right? So did that, woke up, didn't really establish the new routine, kind of fell back into my old routine, just took a little bit longer to do it. So yeah. That didn't go exactly as I wanted it to. So when that happens to me, as with change, like I get a little frustrated, and sometimes in the moment I don't deal with it very well. I either get frustrated with myself, I lash out, any number of those things. So what do? I kind of push through. So what I did is I pushed through with my normal routine that I have established. So with that, nothing really went well. When I was trying to get out of the house, I had forgotten my coffee cup. I forgot a piece of paperwork that I needed to put in my bag. Took me a while to do all of that. So I was in and out of the house like 2 or 3 times. I went to the truck, went back to the house because I had forgotten a couple things. Luckily I didn't drive away and I didn't have to come back, so there was that positivity. But when that happens to me, I struggle with negative self-talk. I really do. It kind of becomes overwhelming. But like I said, my way to deal with that is to push through, get to the gym, kind of get going with the physical movement, and then some of the mental clarity comes with that. And so I was really struggling with the motivational piece, especially when I was getting frustrated with myself. But the discipline that I've established, like, hey, get to the gym, get your day started, at least get that going. Like I said, that gives me the clarity to kind of sort through all the other stuff. And another thing that I do is positive affirmations. So we talked last week about how recognizing the positivity in your life and recognizing things that you've done or want to have happen can do it. But another thing is positive affirmations, and that's either physically saying a sentence out loud, like, I'm going to do my workout today and I'm going to do a great job. I'm going to get that 195-pound clean, or whatever it is, like talking you through that, even if you're not even close to 195 pounds. Like just putting that out there and repeating it out loud kind of puts that into what you want to call the universe, or just puts it out there. I use an app called Think Up. So Think Up, look that up in the App Store, and what that allows you to do is it allows you to record as many affirmations as you want in your own voice, and you can play those back at your leisure. So that was actually one of the things I've recently implemented, and one of the things I was trying to implement this morning, which I didn't get to. But that, when I do get it into the routine, really does help with the positivity aspect of things and allows me to get out of that negative headspace. So that is one thing that you can do with your routine, is use affirmations. But also establishing that routine is going to take time. Like today was the first day I was trying to add a couple of new things, and it didn't go as planned. But positive thing was I got up at the time, my new time of getting up, which is just a slight bit earlier than I normally do. So that was a start. Now tomorrow I can add to that, and I have to be okay with the fact that it didn't go perfectly today, right? And I have to realize that even though it didn't, I'm still establishing that new routine, that new habit. And it's going to take time. They say, it takes 21 days. Some people say 31 days to establish a new habit. So there might be days in there where I just don't do anything right? And that I have to be okay with that and move beyond that. So hopefully that helps you guys with how I personally deal with things or days that just don't go well, mornings that just don't go well, and then realizing what went well and then putting those positive affirmations out there. Because once I did get to the gym, I did that piece, but just not when I normally wanted to do it. So being a little bit flexible too helps. Anyways, guys, happy Monday, and I will see you guys on the floor.